So this is all about closing Castle Car Park from cars permanently. That car park makes the council a lot of money, which helps pay for public services. So we need to try and replace that revenue, and we also need to replace car parking so that retailers in the city centre have got successful businesses, so we still have some city centre car parking. Overall, it's a reduction of 100 spaces, so we are reducing the amount of car parking, but it's still giving some car parking back to the city. That allows us to close Castle Car Park, which is currently around one of our key heritage assets with Clifford's Tower, and replace it with a new public square, public space and event space, so things like the Rose Theatre that take place there now, so that they can exist in a better environment going forward. So the multi-storey car park will be built at St George's Field. The ground floor will flood when it's in flood, but the access to the car park is at first floor level, so it can always be used. It's taken away a lot of the ugly tarmac surface car parking and replacing that with landscaped areas and nice grounds that the car park will sit in. And we're also looking at how the top deck of the car park might be able to be used for events, taking into account the great new views across the city that will be created, and making sure that residents have got a space that can be used as well. It's not just a space for cars. That will have some council housing on there, but then apartments for private sale, with great views across the Clifford's Tower, riverside balconies, and it's the money from those apartments that help to pay for not just the multi-storey car park, but this new pedestrian cycle bridge. This is a key part of our strategy to open up the area for pedestrians and cyclists. We've done a deal with the museum to bring the land at the rear of the museum back into public ownership as a public park. That's where the bridge will land, and that will connect up a walking cycling route from the south of the city over the Fosse and up Piccadilly and into the centre of town, bypassing the really busy inner city, inner ring road, with a new pedestrian cycle crossing over there as well. The plans for the apartments and for the multi-storey car park are available online at the council website to see as well before we submit the planning application.